G'day, I'm Mark Hoth and welcome to Swift Almanac, where we teach you the basics of Swift in 10 minutes or less. Today's lesson is 4 in loops. So let's have a look at 4 in loops in 10 minutes or less. Well, that's it for 4 in loops. If you have any questions about the tutorial, then please leave a comment below or hit me up on Twitter @SwiftAlmanac. Please subscribe to the channel, it's free, and check out our website at www.swiftalmanac.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. So the for loop is a loop that iterates over an array, a range of numbers, or characters in a string. In fact, you can iterate over any defined data type. So let's have a look at an example. So here we have an array of strings, and those strings are names. And so the for loop says for each name, which is a temporary variable in names, the array, it will print out hello name. So down the bottom here we see it says hello Anna, hello Brian, hello Charlie, and hello David. So essentially at the start of the brace, name is filled with the first value of names, and then it retains that value until the end of the brace, and then at the end of the brace it goes back to the start of the for loop, and then the next item in names, Brian, will be added, etc., until there is no value left in names. Now this is a remarkable improvement on a for loop in the C-style programming languages, where you need to know the length of the array in order to not exceed the bounds and cause a crash. So this is a type safe essentially way of iterating through all of the values in an array or data type. So let's have a look at another example. How do we iterate through a dictionary? Because you want to do that quite often. So here we have a dictionary called the number of legs, and the first item in the dictionary is a spider, which has 8 legs, and then secondly we have an ant, which has 6 legs, and then the syntax for that is for the first item, comma, the second item in brackets in the number of legs, which is the data variable, and then we're just going to print out the animal name and the leg count, and what we'll see down here is spiders have 8 legs and ants have 6 legs. So essentially the key is placed into the first value here, and the value is placed into the second value in this temporary variable, and it works the exact same way as the array. One really important thing that you need to remember is dictionaries are unordered. So that means that if you do this for loop several times, there's no guarantee that it will come out in the same order each time that you run the for loop, so be warned. Finally, let's look at number ranges. So the syntax for this is for index, which is our temporary variable, in the number range starting at 1 and going to 5, and then we're just simply printing out the index times 5 equals index times 5. And if we run that, we worry about the other. There you go. 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 5 is 10, etc. Then we can also set a variable seconds. So let seconds equal 60, and then for seconds equals 0 to less than 60, print the number of seconds, and we start off with 0 being the first item in the loop and going down to less than seconds, so it will be 59 will be the last value.